Hey everyone, Mike here with the watch list video for Tuesday, April 23rd. I'm going to start with this real quick, pause the video and read that. It explains what we're all about. I'm not going to read it to you now. The SPY gapped up today and had actually a pretty strong move, gave some back. I'll show you 5-minute candles, gave some back at the end of the session, but a pretty strong move. And with that previous screen in mind, by the way, I'm not going over the highlights from today. I made a separate video so you can see it on YouTube, StockTwits, or Twitter. I posted the video, kind of going over some nice stuff this morning and hopefully explaining some of the reasons for entries, that sort of thing. I try to be educational on these. So what are we watching for tomorrow for potential trades? EDBL, massive volume and a pretty strong day. Certainly could be a follow-through, has follow-through potential. AGBA, massive move. TRSG has only been trading 2 days, but still worth keeping on watch. I mean, yeah, anything that's just been trading a day or two, I like to focus on in-play stocks. Well, I would call anything that's, brand new to the market an in-play stock. So we do want to watch those. SMFL, closing way off its highs here. What was the high of day? 530. Closing at 435. I believe today was day one, so that chart's probably not accurate as far as the daily. Today was day one of a reverse split. Usually a couple days later, those actually can become playable. I don't generally mess with a reverse split on day one. They're too unpredictable. And I doubt I'll trade this one tomorrow, but you never know. So I am going to have it on a watch list. DJT, just a quiet day. As I said in the tweet that I put out, I think, when I was doing charts last night on StockTwits and Twitter, this is an in-play stock for sure. It made a kind of a big move here after this nasty sell-off. Today, kind of a narrow, low-volume, boring range. But you also have the trial going on, which I guess it's too soon to think the trial, anything comes out of it, could affect this stock. But I still want to have this on watch, if for no other reason. When this is on my watch list, some vicious people attack me just because of the symbol. So if nothing else, it's for self-amusement. But it has been a pretty good trader lately. Again, boring today, but I am going to watch it. GRRR, big volume today. Maybe it's finally at support and ready to curl up. So because of that volume, I'm putting it on watch. INMB, huge day. It's not anywhere near breakout. It's got a lot of overhead supply, right? But it was a big volume day. It's still worth noting that this still wasn't even 700,000 shares. So while that looks like a big volume stick, really it's kind of a thinner stock. I didn't get a chance to watch it trade today, but you know what? It didn't cost me anything to put it on a chart, so I will. SE had a gap up today. I think they had a price target upgrade maybe. That recent high around 63.30-ish, maybe it's going to make a run at that. But it also closed well off its high. So I'm not in love with it, but it lands on the watch list. PROK, never heard of this thing until it started getting volume the other day. Had a nice run, couple-day pullback, and is already curling back up. Putting that on long watch. Para, P-A-R-A, stayed inside of yesterday's range today, but closed, kind of close to the 2-day high. So that one goes on watch. GOEV, this chart's starting to look kind of good. You had a big volume run back here, and then from here, you kind of had this little cup and handle going on. So generally a narrow range on that thing, but let's, pretty little volume spike today. Let's keep that one on watch. AQST, you had this pop, then a red day, and it's curling back up, but what really caught my attention was the intraday this afternoon got a massive volume spike. So I thought, you know what? I looked at the daily and said, hey, that doesn't look terrible. I'm going to put that on watch. Maybe that volume spike means something. OCUL was on bounce watch coming into today, and it just put in a narrow range. It's still, you can't see it on this chart, but it's right at the 200-day. So I'm going to put that back on bounce watch for tomorrow. EGIO goes back on bounce watch for tomorrow, and then TWG, I'm treating like a bounce play. It's only been trading for 5 days. Had a big day yesterday, though. Today, a quiet inside day, so maybe a third day play tomorrow. And then one final comment. I would say collectively we missed a very clean setup in Apple today from the bounce play watch list. I'm taking some steps to make sure we miss fewer of those going forward on my own charts, and hopefully some of y'all will do the same. I talked about it in chat today. And because I hate missing setups that we teach, right? So let's work on that. I'm done babbling. We'll see you in the chat room in the morning.